What is happening, everyone? Welcome back to another video in my channel. So today's video I will show you how to customize your columns on Facebook ads. So to be able to set up a campaign, that's just one step of the process, but really understanding the data and analyzing it to make better decisions and optimize your ads. This is by far one of the most important things to run successful ads. So let's jump right in. So this is an example of two campaigns that we are running, which we are running lead ads. So if we will have a look over here, we can see all the results as of right now. Now let's go ahead and click on this thing over here, which is our columns. And as you can see, we already have some pre-built columns right over here. The first one will be performance and clicks, and this is by far my favorite. The reason for it is because it shows you the performance, but it also shows you very important information like cost per link click and stuff like that. So if you are running conversion ads, whether it's leads or purchases to your website, performance and clicks will be probably the best bet. There's also video engagement over here, but on this ad account we don't use videos, we actually use images. So let's go ahead and jump into another ad account. Alright, so in this ad account we actually use videos. So let's go ahead and click on the columns right here again, and let's hit video engagement. And as you can see over here, it gives you all the data about the video, how many people actually viewed the video, how much do you pay per through play, which is about, I think, like playing at least 2 seconds of your video. So we are paying 92 cents per video through play. Now, one of the most important things over here in the video engagement is we want to see the percentage of how many people actually reach 50% of the video. So in total, we have 1,433 video views, and only 86 people actually reached 50% of the video, which means that this video is probably just not working and it's terrible and we need to switch it. So let's go back to our other ad account. So the next thing over here that we have is performance, which is essentially the same thing, just without the CPC and CPM, but that gives you the information about how much do you pay for conversion and how many conversions did you have. The next thing that we have is engagement. Engagement is not really important in my opinion, but if you are interested of how many post reactions do you have, post saves and stuff like that, this is how you can go ahead and find out about it. And lastly, we have delivery, which is essentially just the same information as your frequency, reach, CPM, impressions, and all of that is already available in this column over here of performance and clicks. So for the most part, I will recommend you to stick with this one. Now let's say we're running purchase conversion ads and we want to add some ROAS and value of these purchases. So what we need to do is to click again on the columns here and click on customize columns. All right, perfect. And now over here, what we'll do is we'll search for purchase. And as you can see over here, now we can go ahead and select purchase ROAS. So we can see the total purchase ROAS. And over here in the purchases, we can also see the total purchases, but it's the same thing as results. But most importantly, the value over here. So we want to see how much sales did we generate from specific ads or ad sets. And now let's go ahead and hit apply. All right, perfect. And now let's go ahead and scroll to the right. And as you can see, now we can go ahead and see all the purchases. We don't have any purchases here because it's a lead campaign, but as you can see, we have the column over here, a ROAS purchase, the ROAS of website purchases or in-app purchases. Let's say if you use Facebook and Instagram shops, maybe you had sales from the shop and not from your website. Now let's say I only have like website conversions and I want to get rid of all these things and only track the total purchase ROAS and the total purchase conversions value. So let's hit in columns again, and now let's go ahead and hit edit, and we'll scroll down till it says the purchase ROAS over here, and we're going to deselect all of this. And as well as for purchases, we'll do the same thing. We'll just deselect everything, and purchase conversion value will do the same. So now we'll hit apply, and essentially now it will show us just one column for ROAS, one column for purchases, and one column for purchase conversion value. Now let's say I want to add just the 50% video views for this template. So all I have to do is to click on the columns again and hit the pencil icon over here, and here I will type in video, and I will scroll down and select video plays at least 50%, and I will hit apply. All right, perfect. And now we also added this column over here, and we can use this column in our template, and you can essentially add any column you want. It's just a matter of what exactly do you want to track. But yeah, this is essentially how you customize your columns on Facebook ads. Hopefully you took some value out of this video. If you did, make sure to drop a like and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Check out some other videos right over here. Thank you so much for watching, amigos, and until the next one, peace.